study, but we love technology. World can't change us, but we can change the world. We don't have books in the hand, but we have revolutionary ideas in the mind. We are the rarest common race on the earth. Meet us, we are the engineers. Wish you all a happy Engineers Day. Today we are having a special guest with us. He is Mr. Viresh. Welcome you, sir. He is a project manager more than 15 years in the Cognizant, worked in Bangalore, US, California, and currently working as the project manager at Toronto, Canada. Welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
Uh, we are very pleased to have sir. Today we just want to share some ideas, some knowledge about the project manager. What is actually a project manager with our students on the occasion of Engineers Day. First, my question to you is, sir, what do you mean by big data? We have heard it many times.
Big data is basically a framework. We can say it as a framework or a area where a huge amount of data is acquired on which we play around. Like we do some analysis, we build some models, we build some visualization graphs and stuff. So this data will help the industry leaders like data scientists or business developers to understand how their business is doing and then predict how the business will do in the future, and also help them to design their needs for the future. So this is a basic idea of big data. But in big data, we have hundreds of technologies. As I said, big data is an area, it is not a technology. So we have area technologies like Spark, we have some visualizations tool like Talent, Tableau, and we have databases within the big data which can handle petabytes of data like Hive, Cassandra. So we have variety of technologies, variety of applications which will be used in this area to perform the work. So if a student is interested in the big data, so he has to start with a basic skill of SQL and develop his programming skills. For example, either it can be a Java, it can be Python, it can be shell scripts, because the needs are everywhere in different technologies. So they have to be good in DB as well as in programming languages. As well as there is a visualization part for the big data, because those application will help market leaders like CEOs or business developers, CFOs to plan what is currently happening and what they have to do next. So these visualization tools will predict how the future looks with years of data they have captured till now. If I have to give an example, we can have a scene based on all the historical data and the current data. A CEO of Amazon, when he comes up every day morning to the office, he can just see one visualization graph and can see how his Amazon.com is performing and what end of the day is going to be, or what a weekend can be, based on the revenue, based on the sales and all other parameters. So big data is a major player in the industry currently, which is groundbreaking stuff currently.
Okay, in short, we can say that if one is looking to work on the big data, he should firstly have the basic knowledge of the database. Not only the basic knowledge, but he should also be perfection in the programming. Means we can say a combination of programming languages and as well as the all the information and the study related to the database. In short, we can say that.
Yes.
Okay, so just a second question to you is that, sir, when you are a project manager, you may be handling many teams. So, what skills do you see that your team should have when it comes to a project manager? What skills should the team member or the employee should have?
So when I recruit a candidate for my team, I look for two things. One is his technical skills and his interpersonal skills. So technical skills depends on what project we am taking for. If it is for a big data, so again as I said, there are hundreds of technologies. So we may be needing SQL, good SQL background. We need good DB backgrounds, different types of DB backgrounds. We need a scripting background like Python or Java. So a candidate should possess all these skills, and he should be not just possess, he should be expert in those at his level of experience. A fresher, for example, for a fresher, we are not expecting a high level coding, but he should be knowing all the basics that he has learned in the college. If he doesn't know the basics, then it is very difficult for him to grow. So we expect him to be perfect whatever he learned in the college. Yeah. So this, and second thing is his personal skills, like soft skills. The soft skills matter because he will be working as a team. So he should be knowing how to interact with the team members. He should be knowing how to interact with the team leads, managers, or the business analyst. Or sometimes it may be a client. So he should be knowing how to speak properly. He should be knowing how to write the email. So he should basically good in a language which the client works, and mostly it will be an English language. Yeah.
Sir has worked in the Bangalore Cognizant, also in the US, California, and currently he is working at the Toronto, Canada for more than 15 years. Sir, my last question to you is that if we are an employee or someone want to become up to the project manager, what are the skills or what are the steps to become the project manager from the fresher?
So it is a long journey basically. So it involves multiple steps. You have to go step by step, and some people may take longer, more time than others. So we should be patient enough. So usually how the journey starts is you will be joining as a fresher, then you will become a permanent employee, then you will be promoted to a senior engineer, then a team lead, then a project lead, and finally you will be going into project management. Again, in the project management, it can be an architect or exactly a project manager who is just managing the people. Or architect is basically a person who is at the project manager level, but will be working mostly on the coding or designing of the projects. He will not be just doing the resource handling, everything, because the project manager as a role differs. There are people who manage the resources, who provide the infrastructure, who will see day in and day out how the work is happening on the human resources part. And the second person who is almost like the project manager level is an architect, whose concentration will mostly on how the project should be designed, how should be developed, what technologies needs to be involved, and how to deploy and stuff. So those are two roles at the project management level.
Okay, so to become a project manager, it is not an easy task, and Sir has taken the great efforts to come up to the project manager, and he is constantly project manager for more than 15 years in the Cognizant, and he is currently at the Canada. And I would like to say that he is also a Polytechnic student. After completion of Polytechnic, he is done as engineering. So on behalf of Engineers Day, I wish you all once again happy Engineers Day, and thank you, sir, for taking a great time to be with us and share your knowledge and experience with the students. Once again, I wish you all and thank you.
Thank you.